Hey. Sorry. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, everybody? What's up with y'all? Let me just say this. I'm going to be going live more on Street Science. I'm not going to be going live on this channel. So if you have not subbed to my Street Science channel, please go into my community page and you will see videos posted from Street Science and sub to that channel because I won't be really broadcasting on this channel. I'm going to try to keep building up. What's up, Judah? Every time I go live, somebody calls me. Carlo, I'm live now. Can I call you back? All right. Yeah, that's my little brother. What's up, Tiff? What's up, Judah? How was your New York trip, Judah? I ain't never get to ask you that. Regular, what up, Regular? What's up, my guy? I ain't see you in a minute, Regular. How's work going with you? Now I gotta get to this Boosie stuff because I had said a while ago. What's up, Skippy? It was too rainy. What's up, Tony? I had said a little while ago that let me turn this music down. I always put this music on and then I can't even hear myself talk. So I had said a while ago that okay, yes, I'm trying to do my thing too. Oh, y'all stayed in Jersey. Okay. Skippy, what it do? After the Duke the Jeweler situation, I had come to the conclusion that Boosie was a part of that setup because Boosie didn't know any of them mob ties. Duke the Jeweler didn't really know any of them mob ties guys, and that was a private party. So Boosie was trying to say he didn't know Duke the Jeweler, but it's funny how, hey NC, it's funny how Duke the Jeweler wound up at that gambling party, which was private and thrown by Boosie. So if it was private and thrown by Boosie, and Duke the Jeweler doesn't know any of the mob ties dudes that was there, how is it that he wound up at that gambling party? So I always came to the conclusion that Boosie was the one that invited Duke the Jeweler to that party. Was he aware of what was going to happen? I don't know. I might have to pull some cards on that, seriously. But I felt like that was a setup from the door. And I said that what I was picking up was that whoever had something to do with that, Spirit was going to handle their ass, okay? Now, Boosie's locked up. Now, it's not only that. Boosie was involved in a lot of other nefarious situations where his name came up, and he had a long run. But let me tell y'all something. Whatever you do that's nefarious and that's snakish on it while you're here, you're going to pay for it while you're here. It's going to come back and bite you in your ass. And I feel like that's what's going on with Boosie. He gets on Matt Hoffa's show and he's talking about how he has people holding guns for him and this and that. And I think that the feds was watching him. They always wanted to catch him on something. And once he did that, boom, they had what they needed with whatever else they had, because I don't think it was just that. What's up, Dubs? And I think that they said, okay, let's take a move. And when the state dropped the case, the feds picked it up because they was already gathering their stuff. You cannot sleep on these federal agents. They are not playing with these dudes out there. They out here running their mouths on these doggone platforms on YouTube. It's like they don't learn their lesson, or they feel like it's not going to happen to me. Don't ever feel like it's not going to happen to you. That's not a smart thing to do. It can happen to any of us. So I don't wish nothing bad on Boosie. But I always felt like he played a part in that situation with Duke Jula. And I said, everybody who's involved, they're gonna get their ass handed to them spiritually. And I think that all of them got their asses handed to them, and it's not over. You know what I'm saying? In some form or another, they got their ass handed to them. Ain't nobody running around talking about mob ties now, are they? I just seen a picture of AK-47 posted with the dude who got killed from Memphis with that whole Dolph situation with Boosie. Oh shit! Where was it at on AK's Instagram? Mm. AK posted it with the dude who got killed from Memphis. See, Boosie was. Let me tell you something. I also had heard allegedly that the reason why King Von had went back to that hookah lounge. Remember, they said they was on the way back to the hotel after he performed, and then Vaughn had got a call, and he turned around and went to the hookah lounge. Now they say he was supposed to meet Boosie at that damn hookah lounge. See, because listen, I'm a damn detective here. If Vaughn got a call saying that Quando Rondo was there, he wouldn't have been sitting in the car sleeping. He would have been looking for Boosie on site once he got there. But they had to wake Vaughn up to tell him that Boosie was there. I mean, to tell him that Quando Rondo was there. Yep, regular. Yep, Judah. Yes. Um, so Vaughn didn't know that Quando Rondo was going to be there. Somebody woke him up and told him. The premise for him going back to that hookah lounge was to go meet Boosie. Now, it's Boosie's name has been involved in a lot of things, including in his hometown in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So you can't. Right now, I'm not. I feel bad for him, but I don't feel bad for him because you're responsible for your own actions, and what comes around goes around, y'all. Um, Hold on, my doggone thing went down. I saw NC. I kept hearing that Vaughn was supposed to meet Boosie. Yes, I kept hearing that too, Queen. And he never said a word about it, but I was hearing that too. So, um, then you got to look at the situation with Duke Jula, okay? And I can't leave Duke Jula out of this. I just felt like whoever was responsible for that, they was gonna get their asses spanked. Because I told y'all when I was doing my live, I heard Duke Jula's voice come through from beyond out this motherfucker, and I knew that somebody was gonna pay. Um, so they're saying that Boosie's gonna get no less than 10 years, and maybe he might not do 10 years. I don't know, but if he does 5 years, his career is gonna be fucked up. So hey, I wish him the best, but it is what it is. Um, let's take it over to Memphis now. Boosie went live and said he was supposed to meet Vaughn. Okay, see, suspect for real. Yeah, suspect. What up, boo? What's up, that BZ? How you been, boo? So let's take it over to Memphis now. You got this circle of dudes from Orange Mound publicly beefing with PRE and Dolph. Okay. Hey, Nelly. Um. Now, I don't trust these people, man. They watch us like hawks. And everybody thinks that what we do or what happens with us is independent. But you got a lot of people that spearheading and taking a hold of the wheel. Got it. Thank you, Judah. As far as our situations are concerned, okay? Now, let's say a what if here. Let's go to a what if. What if, because I always believe this about Chicago, how they They always instigate things between them. And then when something happens, they use um, I always forget this saying, one stone to take out two birds, okay? I think they wanted to shut down O Block. I think they wanted to shut down 63rd and whatever Duck had going on. And they used that murder to shut down both sides. I think I see the same thing happening now with in Memphis. I think they want to shut down PRE. I think they wanted to shut down the True Love people. Okay. Now they're going to use Dolph's death, Dolph's murder to take out both sides. Now, flip Memphis upside down. Yeah, Memphis got an energy over there that's being infiltrated. Anytime you see something, a city start getting there, you can see the energy is there for them to be successful, or a lot of good rappers coming out of there. You see two crews get into it, and then you see the whole energy be flipped and taken down. I don't know who shot CEO Teasy, because it just so happens that one of the PRE dudes, exactly, Skippy, one of the PRE dudes was riding around talking about sliding for Dolph, okay? And then a couple days later, this guy gets killed. Was that a coincidence? Or was that someone saw an opportunity to start that shit up again once they saw that the dude, I forgot his name, had went live and was riding around through Orange Mound. Okay? So now the consensus is they even had someone get on the news, which was really strange to me, a news broadcaster, throw out a narrative out there that it was Get Back for Dolph on the damn news broadcast. Even if the streets is talking, I've never seen a news broadcaster get on the news and speak to the people, all these people watching about what happened, and put out a narrative. Okay? Those type of things to me is suspect. I don't think Yo Gotti is let me see, invested in Memphis before like he was. He's trying to separate himself from Memphis now. Using Angela is one of the things that he's using. The news said it was a pre-hit, then apologized the next day. Yeah. I've never seen the news do that. Like, where did you hear that from? Somebody called you, Miss Newscaster Lady, and told you that PRE, it was a PRE hit? That was strange to me, y'all. Now that Gotti is involved with Angela, he's spreading himself out and exposing himself to just running away from the hood like they always do. They use the hood to get up there. Then when they get up there, they don't remember the hood no more. They act like they never came from the hood, had nothing to do with the hood. Memphis is my old stomping grounds. In the 90s, the energy there has always been a little different and mystic. I'm picking that up now. But you know, Memphis, even the name of the city is linked to Egypt. In Egypt, Memphis was a big, important place in Egypt. So it's funny how they named that city Memphis. Dolph's baby mother is kind of, her moves is kind of strange. But we'll talk about her in a minute. Now, what if somebody shot CEO Teasy? Who knows? Could have been a police officer. It could have been some type of agent. Could have been some type of psyop. Just to get this shit all going all over again. Who knows who? It could have been people from his own team, because now that the trial is heating up, maybe they don't want him to go in and start talking to save his own ass. So people might be eliminating people that was tied to the death of Dolph, and it might not be PRE. It might not be Dolph's allies. It might be people who's involved and they don't want to go to jail. So we don't know who the hell is responsible. We got 3 different options here. It's on the river, and they got a pyramid there and all. Yeah, Skippy. So these people play and manipulate energy. So I think Memphis has a special type of energy, and I think that they're trying to manipulate that energy. My album cover, Having Strong Enemies, was taken in Memphis. Okay, sure. Okay, Judah. I didn't know nothing about Memphis until Dolph came around, to be honest. Even though I like 3 6 Mafia, I never really paid attention to where they came from. But you also gotta gotta count in the death of Gangsta Boo. Because when these people have an agenda, and they want to slow down some energy, they'll take out key figures that contribute to to the energy and the frequency of the place that they're trying to take down. Okay, so now what's going to happen now? I don't know. I hope everybody from PRE is keeping themselves safe and get the fuck out of there if they there, or if they still there, lay low. Because even if it's not somebody from the other side that takes them out, now it's open season to keep this narrative going, and you never know what could happen. These people is real sneaky. They sneaky as hell. So it's a lot going on. I'm watching the YNW Melly trial. Personally, I think YNW Melly killed his friends. You got this strange ass court case, okay, with this woman reading a demon book while she's talking to Mr. Demons, and his ass looked evil as hell. His response, his facial expression as she's talking to him. I went to a church convention in that pyramid. Um, and to me, it all looks like some type of ritual is going on there. Um, this guy having the last name Demons, that's bad energy from the door. He already displayed having multiple personalities and having split personalities, having some type of mental problem in the first place. He already had tattoos of his friends' names on his face before they got killed. He came up on live after they died and said some shit like I did it. He implied to his then girlfriend that he did it. I mean, I think that he was sitting in the back seat of the damn car. I don't know why he was sitting in the back seat of his own whip. And these two got killed. So I think he did it, honestly. Like, I believe that this dude had something to do with his friends being killed. They said that Sack Chaser had whipped his ass for whatever reason. I don't know. But they said Sack Chaser had beat him up 2 days before. Sack Chaser was behind all his style, a lot of things in the background was handled by Sack Chaser. So I don't know, y'all, but it just seems really weird to me, that whole fucking case. And I think he's just an evil little motherfucker, to be honest. Hell yeah, he's spooky. Yeah, he got that devilish ass look on his face all the time. Like, that motherfucker is corrupted and he got all kinds of demons attached to his energy. The label's gonna make so much money off of him. He beat this case. He's gonna sell 1 million out the door. He's gonna be the biggest artist. Yeah, and I could see them letting him out because he carries that demonic energy, and they fucking like people that carry that type of fucking energy. They like that shit. They like to expose that type of energy to our community as much as possible. They try to say that Sack Chaser sent a picture of his penis to the mother. I don't know how true that is, but there was some type of conflict going on with Sack Chaser and the mother. And I think I heard somewhere that the mother was trying to say, like, the reason her son was so successful was all about him, and Sack Chaser was, you know, denying that. The Sack Chaser played a big part in the background with Melly's success. Yeah, I might have to do some cards on that shit on Melly on my other channel. I might do that today or this weekend. But definitely, y'all, it's a lot going on, and it's a lot more that's going to be going on. If my homie send my mother a dick pic, I'm going to stand over his ass. That's wild disrespectful. It is very, very disrespectful. But this woman doesn't carry herself like a mother. She carries herself like a homegirl. She carries herself differently. And sometimes the way you carry yourself has a lot to do with how people are going to treat you and respond to you. I'm not saying that was right for Sack Chaser to send a dick pic if he did, but I'm also going to be fair and say she doesn't carry herself like a mother that's detached from those type of situations. She participates and she acts like she's one of them. She had him when she was 14, so she's really probably not that mature. You feel me? I had my son when I was 17, and I used to sit down and talk to my son's friends, and I wasn't too far removed from them, but I did keep a boundary there. There's certain things I would not divulge to them, and there's certain things I wouldn't let them speak to me about, just to keep that boundary and keep that respect there. So a lot of these mothers don't understand that. Like, when you play around with your son's friends, you put him in a position where he's gonna have to defend you, and that's just creating another avenue for beef. So that's why I never really fucked with no young boys or none of that, because I didn't want to put my son in a position where he would have to defend me, and it turned into something else. So you have to have, when you're looking out for any type of man in your life, you have to understand that you play a pivotal role in what type of shit comes to him. And you have to be able to anticipate that shit so you can stop it before the shit even start. I always say that. Like, I don't think many women pay attention to shit like that. But I lived my life making sure that I protected the men around me by not putting myself in certain positions where they would have to come and defend me. Okay, but I don't really have that much to freaking say. I just wanted to come up here and kick it with y'all because I ain't seen y'all in a minute. It's so easy for us to throw our life away for the women we love. Yes, yes, it is. And I put myself in the same position as men, because when my son's father used to get into it with niggas, I used to want to jump in, or I used to go get the gun out the safe and be standing there because I was ready to defend him. So I know that men feel that way about their women and the women in their lives. My son's father used to try to hide his beef from me because I would be all in the mix, even though I shouldn't have. But that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as that's my son's father. Yeah, that was my son's father. But even when we wasn't in a relationship, we used to defend each other because we just loved each other and we was good friends. We was family. So when he got into the last beef that got him killed, he did not tell me nothing about it because he didn't want me to get involved. I didn't learn about it till after he died, because he knew I would have flew down there to DMV and I would have got in the middle of that shit some type of way. But just be careful in the steps y'all take, y'all. Try not to participate in anything that y'all know in y'all gut is wrong, because karma's coming back fast for motherfuckers now. It used to take a long damn time for karma to come, but it ain't taking a long time no more. That shit's spinning back, like spinning the block real quick. So those three topics right now is the talk of the town. I've been keeping my eye on the YNW Melly case. A lot of people are saying that he might beat that case. And I don't think he's going to beat that case because of lack of evidence. The dude had gun residue all over his clothes, all over his hands. If somebody was shooting at that car from outside and they left before you got a chance to do anything or call the cops or whatever, but you got gun residue on your clothes and you got gun residue on your fucking fingers, on your hands. What's up, Muggsy? How you been, Muggsy? So it's a lot of holes and circumstantial evidence in that case. But if I was a lawyer, I wouldn't let that stop me from trying to persecute this guy, because I believe in my heart that he killed his friends. You know what I'm saying? He killed them. It's a matter of proving it in court, but I feel like he did that shit because he didn't show no remorse. And he's in the court laughing and smiling and shit. They would have had to lock me up for contempt, because I would have got up and punched him in his fucking face. Portland shot the car up to make it look like a drive-by. I believe that too. But I think that it was him that pulled the trigger from that back seat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Skippy. He's a little devil. He's a little fucking devil. And he's sitting there laughing and smiling and blowing air like magic and shit. Like, that motherfucker's gone. Yeah, that my first thought when I saw the story, I was like, yeah, he killed his fucking friends, y'all. He killed them. And that's some scary ass shit. Riding around in a fucking car with your friends' dead bodies that you knew from when you was a child. Listen, I don't care if he got released or not. I would not be supporting him, and I would not be motherfucking fucking with a dude like that. Hell no. Oh, Muggsy's in the Atlanta. I want to go out there and see my cousin. She's sick right now. I really want to go out there, but I got so much on my agenda that I don't know when I'll have the time. But I really need to get out to Atlanta. Um, so I think Boosie's getting calmer. I think that they're out there trying to fuck up the energy in Memphis, trying to stir up some shit over there again with PRE and Trula. Rest in peace to all these people that lost their lives. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people getting killed out there. The little girl, little lot of cash Desto, getting killed for her father's bullshit. Half of the time when they take people out and they do these things to these rappers, yo, it doesn't even like it doesn't solve anything. It just makes shit get worse. Their careers get ruined. Everybody winds up going to jail. People wind up dead. Like, when they gonna stop this fucking cycle? These young people better leave that murder game alone and put their energy. That's right, Muggsy. Because, I mean, even if they don't want to listen to us, all they have to do is look at the results. Who fucking benefited from somebody's death and didn't have to pay for it in recent times? It's a lot of older music executives that participated in shit like that. And they eating off of it, but they karma's coming for their ass too. They getting ate up with karma too. Because everything's being revealed now. So it ain't really too many secrets out there. So rest in peace to this dude CEO, Cheesy, but it looks like a lot of people had it out for him, and it finally caught up to him. No, they should have just left off alone. They had their own avenue, and Dolph had his. Then they just because Dolph didn't want to sign with CMG. Dolph didn't have to sign with CMG. Dolph had his own shit going. Why the hell he gonna give up his independence and making he's a boss? Not everybody wants to be underneath somebody else's umbrella. I see that, Jew. I see that. I see that happening this summer. But they said that a couple of people got killed last month before TZ got killed. So it been turned up. But I just guess because he was the leader of Trula that it's being circulated. So if y'all are not subscribed to my Street Science channel, please do that. I'm gonna put the channel in my community page because I'm gonna build that channel up. Also, for all of you aspiring YouTubers, you only need 500 subscribers now to become monetized. So if you're thinking about doing your own YouTube channel, go on ahead and do it. Shit, the door is open. I'm glad to see all of y'all. I ain't speak to y'all in a minute. I've been busy as hell, y'all. I'm trying to get this paper stacked up. I'm just trying to do me and make sure I'm secure because I don't want to be working the next 10 years. Within the next 10 years, I'm retiring, so I got to get it in. You don't know what to talk about, BZ. It's so much going on. Shit. It's so much going on. It's hard to even concentrate on one thing. I pulled some cards on Jackie O with the DC Young Flies girl being dying, and it don't look too good. What's up, AZ King? I'm in school, so I'm trying to finish this cybersecurity training thing. Probably won't finish till next year or late next year, but I'm getting it in. I'm getting it in. It's worth it because then I won't have to work from nobody's damn job. Thank you, that busy. I won't have to work from nobody's, go to nobody's office to work. I could contract myself out and all that shit. So that's what I've been working on, AZ King. Future security. Because if I do move out of New York City, I could still make the same money that I can make in New York City. Yeah, I'm halfway done, but I might take a pause because that shit is expensive. It's 14.53 a month, and that shit is getting to me now. Because along with my other bills, that shit kicking my ass. So I might have to take a pause, but I'm gonna finish that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Jackie O one. I didn't put it up yet because I didn't finish it, but I'm gonna finish it today. Thank you, NC. I appreciate you. You always so helpful. Thank you so much, NC. Um, yeah, it's not cheap, but it's worth it. It's really worth investing in because you get to work from home. And my only thing about not moving out of New York City is um you make a lot of money here where in other states you don't make as much money as you make in New York. So if I got a job where I could work from home, then I could go to any city and make the amount of money I would make here. So that's what made me want to get into cybersecurity. Because $100,000 here might be 50,000, but in another state you could live like a queen. So that's what I'm trying to set myself up for. Because my son is coming home soon, and if he needs me, I want to be able to help him. So I had to sacrifice my YouTube time to just invest in this. But it's not that I don't love y'all. I love y'all to death. I just got to take care of my business because shit, you got to live out here. And I like nice things. I like nice shit, just like everybody else. And the reason why I haven't really blown up on YouTube is because I'm so fucking sensitive reporting some of these stories every day. You know, like you have to stay consistent on YouTube. It bothers me, y'all. It gets to me, like seeing all these kids dying and all this shit going on. It gets to me. So sometimes I gotta back up off of YouTube and just regain my energy, re up on my energy. Thank you, AZ King. Yeah, it's gonna be minimum of 150,000 in New York. Yes. So I mean, hey, who wouldn't want to make that type of money? You know what I'm saying? NYU is trying to get me to come work for them, but NYU wants you to take a flu shot, and I ain't taking no fucking flu shot. Fuck that. I ain't taking nobody's shots. They have all of these damn stipulations now for you to work. You gotta have, some of them say you gotta have the booster shot too, and you gotta have, these people's crazy. Midwest cost of living hella cheap compared to the East and West. I know, Skippy. Yeah, them big companies, where you can really get the paper, they want you to be vaccinated and all shot up and zombied out. I ain't no motherfucking zombie. But then again, I'm looking into something else too that I might do that I might not have to do the cybersecurity. But I'm just trying to figure out my life, y'all. That's all. I ain't trying to abandon nobody, or I'm not trying to, like, I don't have time for people or none of that. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to be financially secure because I can't do YouTube all the time. I'm too damn sensitive, and it drains my energy. Skippy Tone, damn, I just bought some. I don't know, I don't know if I can live in the Midwest. The Midwest is kind of wild now. I know the wildness over here in the East Coast. I know the wild shit over here that goes on. I'm comfortable with it. I know how to move in it. But Midwest is a whole different type of energy. And I don't know if I'm, up to having a get used to that type of shit, yo. Even Mississippi, they dropping bodies like flies over there in Jackson, Mississippi, y'all. I know, AZ King. I told you I was gonna come out there and see you so we could go to the gun range. Um, Mississippi is freaking terrible, yo. Terrible. Yeah, they just found my homegirl told me yesterday they found an 8 months pregnant girl shot in the head somewhere in a ditch and all that shit. Like, come on, y'all. What the fuck, yo? It's like we got a death. Everybody's obsessed with death and shit. But I just wanted to check in with y'all so we could share some energy and I could say hi. But I got so much fucking work to do today. And I want to finally drop my Barry White biography. I want to drop the Jackie O joint. I want to do Jackie O. Um, I want to take a look at the Boosie situation. And I want to drop something on Vanity. She was a singer. I want to drop something on her. I want to read her cards. So I know when I read Aaliyah, she kept coming up with Aaliyah is all eyes on me, all eyes on me. And then the next day, after I kept seeing things associated with her, with all eyes on me, a doggone documentary came out about her. I was like, oh, that's what she was trying to tell me. So Mississippi, wow, you got to deal with niggas and the whites. Yeah, see, that's what's stopping me from moving down south. Because ever since I saw that story about the young man that went for a job, yeah, Vanity, yeah. Ever since I saw that story about the young black guy that went for a job and he wound up getting killed, they put on fatigues and hunted him down in the woods and shit. I was like, yo, I always been suspicious about a lot of black people moving down south, but these fucking lynchings and shit that's going on now, and these strange ass murders where they hunting black people down, is really turning me off from going down south. Like I don't want to go down there, cause I will shoot one of them. I will shoot one of them motherfuckers. It would be a war before they take me the fuck out. Like you gotta keep your guards up with everybody now, not just in the hood. So I don't like the country life. Yeah, and see, I always been suspicious about the Carolinas and them type of places. I always been suspicious about them places. And in Cleveland, it was 30 kids missing in 2 weeks, and nobody's talking about that. I might have to pull some cards on that shit too. In the city, you straight. It be them rural areas. Facts, facts. So I listen to my intuition. Like I live off my intuition. If my intuition, everybody was going down south from New York or either going to Atlanta or somewhere, and something kept telling me, don't go. You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing from Atlanta, but something kept telling me, don't go. The money is here. They running y'all all out of here, and the money is here. So, but I will be tapping in today, and I will be dropping some videos this weekend. Like I'm really gonna go in. But Boosie, man, Boosie. I don't know. I think Boosie had a hand in that dude dying too. That other dude that he was beefing with out there, that got killed. I forgot his name, but I think he had a lot of He had a lot of karmic debt that had to be repaid. So that's what we're seeing with these people. Like a lot of people is going to have to pay off their karmic debts. That sergeant in Ohio pissed me off. What sergeant, BZ? Boosie was involved in a lot of things, y'all, that was not publicized or that people didn't catch on to. And I knew that he was going to have to pay sooner or later. But I thought that his career was just going to be fucked up. Thank you, NC. He was talking about they could be run always or on drugs, etc. He not even worried about the kid. Yeah, they don't listen. These people study us and they manipulate situations and keep us in certain, circumstances. And it controls our thoughts. They know that we very emotional people. They know what we are made of, our makeup, and they know how to manipulate that shit. For real, they really do. I got so much to talk about with Barry White though, because Barry was gangster, and it's a lot of stuff that Barry White did. Like when he was going to negotiate his contract with 20th Century Fox, he went to the meeting and put a gun on the table. Who does that? Who goes to a meeting with top executives at their record label and put a gun on the table? So I got a lot to say about Barry. It's just taking me a while because I'm reading from a book and I got to break that down and make it into a video. So that shit ain't easy because there's so much shit in there that I want to say about him. But y'all have a blessed day. I love y'all. I might see y'all in somebody else's chat room later. Get them kids black now. Let me little Nancy or Meredith go missing. Hell yeah, Skippy. It's 30 damn kids in 2 weeks, and it looked like it was like Hispanics and blacks only. Like, where the hell is these kids at? That's very disturbing. And that shit brought me back to the Atlanta child murders. That's what that shit brought me back to. Which they said was satanic. Because what they wasn't telling people about the Atlanta child murders was that all the bodies was drained of every drop of blood. They didn't have no blood, and the boys, their penises was cut off. And they wasn't telling people about that shit. Most people who move to Atlanta don't even be in Atlanta. Atlanta is very small. It's like a mountain. It's like Manhattan. It's just a lot of surrounding cities like boroughs, and everybody just call it Atlanta. Yeah, yeah. I get that, Judah. But y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for popping in with me. I'm gonna try my best to pop in more often, but it's gonna be on my Street Science page. So if you're not subscribed to Street Science, please do, because I'm gonna slowly get rid of this channel because I can't get monetized on this channel. And every time I do something up here, they flag my damn videos. So y'all stay up. You stay up too, regular. Much love, Skippy. Much love to the family. And y'all stay safe this weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, too. Peace and love.